This one's better than the original. So let's talk about this from butt to tip. First off, this can come apart. I can't do it on camera, but I can actually rotate this piece down. This comes off. I can actually make it shorter and shorten my length of pull. The comb as well can be removed. So if I have a higher scope or a lower scope, I can adjust that as right I need it to. What I like about this though, let me go ahead and make sure it's clear on this. You have a 3-position safety. So for those that don't know, this is essentially kind of like the old Mauser rifles. So right now this is safe, it won't fire, and I can't get it open when it's locked. If I put it on the 2nd position safety, it won't fire, but I can safely get my rounds out. That's important because if I want to, say, load 1 round at a time, I can do that. Or if I just have a malfunction, I can put it on safe, still get this out and clear the problem before I close this back up. And of course, you have your fire. The trigger on this is a much better improved trigger. I will tell you all day. This is a big improvement. I think that's probably the best thing on this version 2. Next is the magazine. They fixed the magazine a little bit different. The older one, you have the style where you pull up and push it out. This takes an ACS magazine. So what I mean by that is you can do it with your thumb, but I find it easier to push forward with my finger or so and get it out. And it's easier to get back in that way. Your mileage is going to vary. There's nothing wrong either way. But as the original one comes as well, you have a Picatinny rail there that's going to put on for you. That is so helpful I can't even express to you. That's one extra piece I have to run down when I want to find optics for this. Finally, the last 2 things on this, the last 3 I should say, you're getting a fluted barrel. What does that mean? Well, it means 1, it's going to be a little cooler if I start shooting higher volume. 2, it's a little bit more protected. And 3 just looks cool. I mean, let's just be honest with it. It saves weight, but it gives you that rigidity. So it does multiple things for you. Finally, what they did do is they gave you a compensator at the end. Some of you like compensators, some of you don't. Here's what's cool about a compensator. It reduces recoil substantially. So if you're shooting like your heavier calibers, like 308, not so much, but 3.6 for instance, or even like your really crazy like 338, etc., these things help a lot. The downside is it does make it more loud. What's cool about that? I can remove this. I can take a wrench to it, take this off, and put a suppressor on if I want to, which is very important nowadays. The final thing you're going to get with this over the original is the way this texture is on the stock. This is a much thicker stock. It's a much more ergonomically designed. It feels really nice. I call this grackle painting. It's not what it's called, but it's a very felt finish in here. It's very nice, man. I cannot stress you how cool these rifles are.